welcome back. I hope you took the time, paused the video to find these chords. So the next part is we're going to play an arpeggio on the chords. So we're just going to find the E minor chord again. And this time we're going to take the thumb and we're going to just pluck each string. And what we're aiming for here is for each string to sound clear, as you can hear there. So I'll do that with the thumb. Okay, so maybe you got that and yours sound clear, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you got some like fret buzz, or some of the strings weren't sounding underneath. That's fine. We're going to problem solve now, and I'm going to show you ways in which to practice arpeggios for clearing up and getting all the notes to ring true in the chord. So here we go. So it might be that you're not completely on the fingertip and you need to be more near the nail on the finger. And the distal joint is slightly bent like this as we play, okay? The fingers are flat, they're generally weak. It's when we have the fingers curved like this that creates strength, and that allows us to get more leverage to the fretboard. Okay, so with that in mind, let's jump back to the E minor and making sure we're right on the fingertips. And just follow me. So we're going to play the 6th string and then the 5th string. So let's say that's not sounding as well as it could. Just apply a little bit more pressure. And then the same with the 3rd finger. Okay, now let's say the 3rd string's not sounding. This is a common problem for most people. That means that the 3rd finger, is leaning on the string. So what we want to do is allow the hand to come around and just make these little adjustments just to get the note to sound, so we're not leaning on the string. Another common mistake is what I see with students is that they lean on the 1st string. So we want to make sure that the hand, this part here, isn't also leaning on the fretboard. And as you can see from, if I come to this angle, you can see here that my fingers are arched in, I'm on the fingertips. So I just want you to join in with me now. We're going to do just down strums on E minor like this. Just enjoying that sound. This is your first chord. This is a magical moment, and I'm really honored to be celebrating this with you, to be teaching you your first chord. This is excellent. Okay, so just join along. Excellent. All right, so we're going to do the same thing now with the chord of A minor. So pause the video at any point if you need to, but we're assuming that you've practiced this chord and you can find the chord. So let's do that. So we're just finding the A minor, and on A minor, we're going to pluck from string 5. On A minor, I'll just explain this, that string 6 doesn't belong to the chord of A minor, so we're only going to be using 5 strings. Okay, so we're going to pluck through with the thumb. You can hear all my notes are ringing true, but again, if we get some of the notes that are not sounding, problem 1, or solution number 1 again, is to, sorry for the cough, is to push down or apply a little bit more pressure. And let's say string 2 isn't sounding. Again, another common problem is the finger lying on the string like this. So we just want to problem solve so we get all the notes to sound. Okay, so if your fingers are hurting, you might want to take a break there. I know chords can be a little bit forgiving on the fingers. We've got the notes ringing true, so let's just join in with me again and let's just practice Just doing some down strums on A minor. Again, just really enjoying the sound. Okay, what I'd like for you to do next is then to change back to E minor. Like that. Good. And it's all right if there's a break in between. It's absolutely fine. We're just getting used to playing chords and strumming. Just do as many as you want. So as many down strums as you want. Okay, and then we're going to change back to A minor. And back to E minor. You're doing great. That's amazing. If you've got these two chords down, you are well on your way.